Real Estate Contract Fundamentals: How to Properly Identify the Buyer in a Real Estate Transaction. Presented by Brian Ellis's freerealestatetraining.com. Legal notice: the information in this video is for educational purposes only and is not given with the intent of rendering legal, financial, or other professional advice. Please seek the guidance of appropriate licensed professionals before engaging in any real estate transaction. Properly identifying the buyer in a real estate purchase and sales agreement seems very simple, yet is frequently and sometimes disastrously done incorrectly. This guide will teach methods for property buyer identification. This video assumes that you are the buyer and will educate you from that perspective. I additionally assume that you are a real estate investor acquiring the target property for investment purposes. However, this guide will be helpful regardless of your reason for purchasing a property. 3 ways to identify a buyer. Number 1, you can identify yourself as the buyer individually using your own personal name. Second alternative is to identify yourself as the buyer but through a corporation, LLC, or other business entity that you directly own. And the third alternative is to identify a trust or other entity that is not directly owned by you, but that is fully controlled or otherwise influenced by you. Buying property in your individual name. It's almost never a good idea to be listed personally as the buyer on a real estate contract. The liability is relatively high, while the benefits are easily achieved in equal measure when using some other entity in your personal stead. Buying in the name of a corporation, LLC, or other business entity. The legal and tax ramifications of corporations, LLCs, and partnerships can vary tremendously. For liability reasons, it's generally a good idea to use a legal entity as the buyer in your real estate transactions. Consult your attorney or accountant. And trusts. Some people use living trusts as a vehicle through which to enter into purchase and sale agreements. This is a viable and potentially good option. However, consult with your legal counsel first because trusts are complicated and highly variable. It's not particularly complicated to properly identify a buyer in your real estate transactions, but other issues surrounding real estate contracts can be very confusing. To get complete training on real estate purchase and sale agreements, please visit freerealestatetraining.com, where you can receive a free copy of the highly acclaimed Monster Purchase and Sale Agreement. Thank you for viewing this free training. Much more free training, tools, and news is available right now at the fastest growing free real estate training website on the internet, freerealestatetraining.com. Thank you for watching this video.